Hi, this is Alan Smith down here in Southwest Florida, and you just caught me in as I was just heading out to go do some fishing with a client of mine. Got a great charter down here with Mike at Megabyte Charters that does an excellent job of catching a lot of our great fish down here. If you've never been fishing in Southwest Florida, you don't know what you're missing. Come on down and join us. We'll take you out fishing. Usually, with an all-day fishing trip with Mike, most clients come back at noon with a voucher to come back on another trip because they're so darn tired from pulling in 100 fish that they can't make it for the second half of the day. So I'm going to go through a few things with you here real quick before we head out and take these clients, showing them some homes by boat, as these folks are looking for some canal homes, and we love to show them homes by the boat so they can get an idea on the access by boatage and how long it takes to get to places, and really show them how great it is here to own a waterfront canal home here in Southwest Florida and what it's all about. Today's topic that I'd like to discuss with you is why now is the best time to buy a second home. There really are some great advantages. The prices have never been lower and will never be lower again. They have gone up 10% in the next year or last year, and we see them continually moving up. So if you're not buying a home this season, you're definitely going to cost yourself thousands of dollars next season. In addition, the interest rates have never been lower. Now is simply the best time to buy. But the questions I often get are some, and we're going to go over some of those questions today. So, how can you increase your personal wealth with an investment that lets you have your cake and eat it too? The question is very simple. The answer is you own a second home. You've probably seen your own home increase in value and add to your wealth. So buying a second home, no matter whether for pleasure or investment, can offer you another way to invest in the future while you benefit now from those tax breaks. Although only 7% of Americans currently own a second home, experts believe the demand for second homes is about to skyrocket. As the bumper crop of 40 million baby boomers reaches prime second home buying age in the next few years, no matter how they crunch the numbers, 7% of 40 million is a lot of demand. So as I've told you guys before, we sold 6,000 homes here a couple years ago total during the boom years, and last year we sold a little over 19,000. So over double the homes sold last year than in 2007 during the boom year. Did you know that? You should. So as demand for second home prices increases, so does the potential for rising values for those who get in on the ground floor. The ground floor is definitely now. We hit bottom of April of last year. Prices have increased. Inventory is down from 19,000 homes to 8,000 homes. We've gone down from an 18-month supply of homes to just under a 5-month supply of homes. So from all means of thinking about it, are definitely at the right time to buy. You're buying at the very bottom of the market and going to ride the next curve up. So don't wait. To avoid paying top dollar for your second home, the best advice is to buy now. Now's the time to start enjoying your investment before demand for all types of second homes may put prices beyond reach and have them start going up like they did before. I hear this all the time from sellers. I wish I would have sold. You know what I'm going to hear 2 years from now from buyers? I wish I would have bought in 2010. It's an invariable, and I don't want you to be one of those folks. So you may be thinking of a classic single-family home, a waterfront home, a Florida-style home, or even a small cottage-type island home. Any of those, contemporary-type homes are great. You may be dreaming of a seasonal getaway, or you may want one with year-round appeal if you're going to move down here full-time. Regardless of your preference, the best part of owning a second home may be that you're building your wealth and having a great time doing it. This is why owning 2 homes can be twice as good as owning 1. You probably can't imagine yourself enjoying life in your second home, maybe even retiring here, doing what you like to do most. But have you ever thought about why investing in real estate historically has been one of the best ways to build wealth? Here's why. When you buy a home, you're likely to use borrowed money. That's called leverage. Say you buy a $100,000 second home with a 10% down payment. Suppose the property appreciates at 5%, which actually we went up 10% this last year. And the second home becomes worth $105,000. You've earned $5,000 on your investment, or $10,000, an increase of 50%. That's an impressive return on your money. Financing costs would, of course, lower the net yield, but it's still a higher return on your money than any other form of investment. Remember, second homes are often luxury and can be in a volatile market, so it's critical to buy wisely, and that's where we come in. So you need to ask yourself, how will you spend your free time now? How often will you visit? How much travel time and cost is acceptable? Do you want a maintenance-free second home? Do you enjoy all the seasons? Does the area have a stable growth history like we do? The biggest thing you want to remember is you don't want to go at it alone. You want to give us a call, use us to help you answer all those questions and find the perfect home for your situation and what you're looking to do. Buying a second home can be a challenging task, especially if you're looking in a location far away from your first home or where you presently live. We understand that. We do this all the time for folks. The best advice I can give you is don't go at it alone. Not every second home for sale is a good buy. I see a lot of junk every week. However, I can guarantee you that I will find you the best home for you at the best price that you can possibly get. And I can usually do that in just a few days if you'll give me the chance. You'll also want to make sure that the community services and privileges, from garbage collection to pet policies to parking your RV or parking your boat, or all those kinds of things are taken into consideration. The amenities are up to stuff. Your purchasing and owning costs are affordable, whether or not they're homeowners fees or condo fees or those types of fees. We show you all of that. We make sure all of it fits within your budget and that you know about all the fees ahead of time, so there's no hidden costs or surprises. What's more, be sure the home itself measures up to and that you can live with the local taxes, association fees, building restrictions, and lots more. And throughout Southwest Florida, every area is different, and we can walk you through all those little minefields. As with the purchase of your current home, invest with the resale market in mind. Don't take a chance on what's probably the second biggest investment you'll ever make. But you know what? Help is close to home. We're right here. You can give us a call, 239-989-1106. We'll be more than happy to walk you through the whole process. There's no need to look any further for help. Our real estate experience puts us in a position to provide you with the assistance you'll need. We can start by telling you how much home you're qualified to buy, as we're licensed mortgage brokers for our clients only. Then, if you're thinking of buying a second home within our area, we'll be able to show you all the homes listed for sale and bring you up to speed on everything from recreational to the health facilities to shopping, community organization, churches, the beaches, the boating, how deep the canals are, all the ins and outs of just about anything you want to know, the golf courses. If you're interested in buying a second home elsewhere, like not here in Southwest Florida, we can help you make sure you're introduced to a top-notch individual in our network. We can still handle a sale from you from here, but with their assistance. That way you make sure that you know you're working with somebody who's a top 1% agent in the nation like we are. Check out how the homeowner's tax breaks can save you big money when you purchase a second home. Then please call us to learn more about how our professional real estate services can make your dream into a reality. Heck, maybe you'll even want to do a 1031 tax exchange, which I went over in another one of my videos. You may want to look up or send me an email and ask me for the information on 1031 tax exchanges. Another thought is that cash in from extra savings from Uncle Sam. Second homes brings a lot of great tax breaks. I find many people really don't understand that if you're paying any money in income taxes, you should be owning a second home, therefore not paying any income in second taxes. It's better to be paying yourself than to be paying Uncle Sam. The mortgage interest and property taxes on a second home may be tax deductible for you, depending on the use you make of your second home, just as are the interest payments on the mortgage of your primary home. See me for the tax treatments for second homes and vacation homes. You also need to know that your interest on a home equity loan, whether a second mortgage or an equity line, is tax deductible. It doesn't matter whether the loan is secured by your first home, a common down payment source, or your second home. There are some limitations on the deductibility of equity loans, so you'll have to check with your tax advisor, or we can assist you to find one for you that can answer those questions for you. And you'll also may be able to deduct your rental expenses, including depreciation if the government considers your second home to be a vacation home. The key here is what Uncle Sam calls second homes and vacation homes, because they have separate tax rules depending on the proration of the owner's use and the days versus rental days. A residence is considered a second home if it's used primarily more than 14 days or at least 10% of the days it is rented. It is a vacation home if your personal use is 14 days or less, or 10% of the days it is rented. So for a second home, all mortgage interest and property taxes are deductible as additional itemized deductions. If there's rent income, other property expenses may be deductible, but only up to the amount of the rent income. Losses are not allowed. Owners of a vacation home may claim rent expenses, deductions other than interest and taxes, including depreciation of the property, even if it results in a loss. When personal use of a vacation home is involved, deductions are determined by allocating expenses, including interest and taxes, proportionally between the rental and personal use periods. Tax laws are complicated and constantly change, so be sure to contact your local professional tax advisor for the most up-to-date details. You also need to understand that a lot of people, if you have rental income and you have rental homes that you're using as rental, your trip down here to check on that rental twice a year or 3 times a year can be write-offable. That's your plane flights and your food and your activities and your entertainment that goes with coming down here to check on your investment properties is also write-offable. So there's a lot of great benefits into having a second home down here in Paradise. And last but not least, you can convert your second residence into a principal residence for 2 years for either person, your spouse or the both of you, and still shield $250,000 to $500,000 of gain from capital gains tax. You can qualify for this break if during the 5-year period leading up to your sale date, the property was owned for a total of at least 2 years and used by you, your spouse, or both of you as a principal residence for the total of at least 2 of those years. Additionally, only one such tax break can be used in any 2-year period. If you both use the property as your principal residence, assuming, of course, other tests are met, you can exclude the $500,000 amount. The $250,000 break applies if only one of you uses it. You and your spouse may have different principal residences at any point in time. What establishes a principal residence is virtually a laundry list of factors. So again, give me a call, consult your tax advisor on that so you can really go through the whole total gambit and the landmine of the different things to make sure that you do everything you need to do. But the bottom line is that the next time to buy a second home is now, and the best time to buy that second home is now because prices are going up. You're going to ride that curve upwards, and you're going to be very successful and very happy with a great home down here in Paradise. Well, I hope that answered some more of your questions on second homes and why now is a good time to buy. I'd be more than happy to share with you all the market stats, the figures, and more importantly, if there's a particular kind of home you're looking for, a particular area, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to set you up on one of our custom search systems that sift and sort through all the homes on the market listed by every broker, every bank, all the foreclosures, all the short sales. And it mixes and matches the ones specifically that match what you're looking for and emails them to you so you can see them a day or two before they even come on the market so you'll get the first shot at the best buys. So until we speak on the phone, you can call me at 239-989-1106. You have a wonderful day here from lovely Southwest Florida. This is Alan Smith. Talk to you later. Bye-bye now.